What's up, teacups? Welcome to Cloudy Lens, episode number 4. We are jumping right into the Christmas spirit. We're going to kick it off with when should you start playing Christmas music?
You should start playing Christmas music after Thanksgiving. I feel like Thanksgiving holiday, then you have Black Friday. That's when you can start playing Christmas music. Anything before, I'm sorry, Brian, you're just doing too much. It's too early. It is too soon. How are we going to be playing Christmas music when we haven't even had Halloween? Like, it doesn't make sense. People have started playing Christmas music, back in October, and I just think it's ridiculous. After Thanksgiving, most definitely it's okay. 2 thumbs up from me. What do y'all think?
Well, honestly, I would say that I listen to Christmas music year round. If it pops up on my iPod, it's like, hey, turn up Christmas music. But how you
gonna turn up Christmas in February and
girl,
March?
if I hear a Christmas song that I like, I'm like,
let it snow, yes. In this hot July weather.
But I also do agree with Bridgett that I guess in stores you need to start playing that Christmas music after Thanksgiving. I think it's crazy to be playing Christmas music in July. Christmas in July.
That's how you can spin it.
Yeah.
But Christmas in April.
Yeah, Christmas in February.
April Fools, you better put on some other music.
Right. It's just, I wouldn't say do that. Brandy?
I would say in store definitely after Thanksgiving, as far because people listen to that stuff every time they go into a store, it's Christmas music playing. Me personally, because I start my Christmas prepping so early and I do a lot of arts and crafts, I need to be in the spirit. So if I'm crafting up my own Christmas cards and we're in September, yes, I'm listening to Christmas music because I need to be inspired with my arts and crafts.
Yeah, you see, I can give you a pass on that. That makes sense because you're doing the stuff and trying to get in the Christmas spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But what about putting up Christmas decorations and Christmas trees? Honestly, my mom puts up the Christmas decorations in the house and she leaves the tree up to me and my dad. We just gonna be so when we gonna do this shit? 5 days, 10 days? It's not that big of a deal. But some people get really hyped for it. But I'm just it gets done when it gets done, as long as it's before Christmas.
So our family gets really hyped when it comes to putting up Christmas decorations.
The exact opposite.
We have 4 Christmas trees and
4?
4 Christmas trees. Yes, girl.
4 big ass Christmas trees.
We have 3 big Christmas trees and 1 small one that's up on the top.
I'm coming to your house to
Yes.
take pictures.
Right?
Oh,
Check
people
all
love
the trees
taking
for a present.
pictures. But yeah, so after Thanksgiving, we start putting up our Christmas trees, and it's lit. You got the wreath, you got the
It's
right,
literally.
no pun intended. You got the wreaths. We have the garland all on the stairs. It is lit in our house.
I bet those Christmas pictures be lit too, for the
are.
ground. The electric bill be lit too.
Sky high.
Brandy, when do you put up your Christmas decor?
It's really depressing, to be honest. When I was younger, it used to be a big deal for my mom and my dad to do the whole, situation. Now my mama be like, oh, get the ladder and put. I'm not getting on no ladder and putting nothing up. That's so
Call
dead. It's
Tyrone,
not even
tell him
funny.
get on the ladder.
You know what I'm saying? And I don't really like to put up the Christmas gifts not the Christmas gifts. I like the Christmas gifts, but the Christmas stuff because it takes too long. It be cold out there. My fingers be. I don't. And it's always on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then when it comes to taking it down, that's on me too. So I just be forget it. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This last time we had 1 Christmas tree and I refused to take it down. And honestly, y'all, it stayed up for the entire year inside. This wasn't outside, but I mean, I think now even if you walk into the living room, it's still there.
That is hilarious. As far as taking Christmas decorations down, we always try to get it down before New Year's Eve, if not on New Year's Eve, so we can start the new year out right.
We usually take it down before the new year too. Sometimes it might go into the early days of January, but we're usually quick to rip it down. I know some people keep their Christmas trees up for a long time. Mm-hmm. Y'all's Christmas trees need to be down before Black History Month rolls around. After that, it needs to be down before February starts, most definitely.
It depends sometimes because I know in New Orleans, with Mardi Gras following, some people will actually leave their lights up through Mardi Gras.
That
But
makes
I
sense.
think
Yeah,
it
that
depends
makes
on where you
sense.
live. If you live in some random neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, y'all don't have those kinds of traditions, or you don't live in a very culture rich, I guess you could say, city like that, yeah, take them things down. And besides, why wouldn't you want to lower your electric bill? What's the point of having them just up there like that,
Right.
then you get fines from the HOA. Don't play.
One thing I noticed is how certain stores, they put out like Christmas decorations so early. Weren't you saying Hobby Lobby was one of
had
the places?
them out at the 4th of July, and I was like, dang, can we at least get to the 4th of July? Like, y'all already got garlands and stuff out. Like, they do the most way too early, and I feel like it ruins the spirit for other holidays.
Oh, wow.
It does. Like, even Thanksgiving or Halloween, it's like, why is all this Christmas stuff out? I feel like Cracker Barrel used to do that too when I worked. They put out Christmas stuff extremely early. I'd be standing there at work like, why is there an elf like over here chilling in October? It didn't make sense to me, but yeah. So some stores need to chill on the Christmas decorations and whatnot.
But switching gears, checking in with our college viewers, our college teacups. What would you guys say like it was like for y'all when the end of the semester rolled around and now you're leaving school and you're having to go back and reconnect with your high school friends?
So far as reconnecting, I only had a few high school friends, so I had like one or two, and usually when I came back, we would hang out a couple times, but honestly, not that much. For me, it wasn't hard connecting because we still kept in contact when I was in college, but I know for some people it's harder because, you know, your relationship circles kind of change, but for me, it wasn't that bad.
For me as well, in the end of the semester, I would hook up with my high school friends, and just like when we were in high school / middle school, everyone would come over. We'd do gingerbread houses or sleepover or something. Like, it felt like we were never apart from each other. Like, we just jumped back into what we used to do in high school, so it wasn't that bad for me. What about you, Brandy?
Well, me and Ray shared some of the same high school friends, and I actually worked a lot of the end of the break. So I would stay in Valdosta, and I was just working. I was working at the store and all that kind of stuff. So by the time I did get back, it got to a point after a while with me growing up, I just really wasn't that interested in some of the same things that we used to do in high school, and I wanted to do something different. Like, we have been doing slumber parties since we were 12, and I felt like at 24, 23, whatever I was, 22, I'm 24 now, so it wasn't then. Anyway, over there in those 20s, like,
the early
20s.
The early days.
I just didn't care anymore. Like, I wanted to do something different. I wanted, and it was like sometimes it was like you don't have anything else to say but to go back on to what you used to do in high school. And it's like, I really don't care about what people are doing, that I went to high school with. Like, we just didn't have much in common after that, I felt, but...
I mean, not to mention, like, Brandy's very adventurous, so she really wanted to go to Snow Mountain or, ice skating or just something out of the house, and all our friends wanted to do was just sit in and, drink hot cocoa and watch movies.
Which is cool sometimes, but not every time.
Right.
Yeah. What's the next one? Oh, I talked about, I guess, my job wouldn't let me off for, like, the season to go home. Now what? I'm going to tell you guys, like, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you are working or you have a job, I would say just quit. Just quit the job or transfer back to your hometown. Like, it's really not worth missing out on the holidays. Like, I know, like, some people might need the money. Now there's so many free services, like,
Make you some fast cash.
You know what I'm saying? And even if it comes down to, like, Ubering, like, get in your car and go ride around. Like, there's so many other ways to make money now that you don't have to be tied to a specific schedule that just doesn't work with your lifestyle. That's all I'm saying,
Yeah.
But coming home after Christmas break, some people have to deal with failing or not doing well in school. Hopefully I won't have to deal with that this semester, though. No. Mm-hmm. But how did y'all deal if y'all didn't do too great in school? Like, did you bring it up to your parents or did you keep it hidden?
I waited because we were in December and Christmas was around the corner, so I waited out as long as I could, and I also made sure I was the first one at the mailbox. I never failed a class particularly. It was 2 classes I got a D in, but it hurt my GPA so bad that it actually put me on academic probation. This was like freshman year. And honestly, I feel like everybody messes up their freshman year, and if it's not their freshman year, then it moves down to like maybe your sophomore, junior year. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like you're going to put a lot of pressure on yourself. Your parents are going to freak out. Like, it's all going to be a mess. But I mean, I waited out as long as I could, and I also wanted Christmas money still, so... at your own risk. What'd you do?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I never actually failed a class either. But to be completely honest, I waited till after Christmas. So when Christmas ends, it's like, all right, so here are my grades. I got a D. I passed, though, because, in college, a D is passing, just so y'all know. But, then you told them, I'm going to try harder next semester. I've been studying this and that. But failing or, getting a D is not the end of the world. It's just one semester. You can always pull that back up in a heartbeat. What about you, Bridgett?
Smart one.
I didn't really have to tell my parents about bad grades that I made at the end, but I did have to in the middle, like if I didn't do good on stuff, like, I made a C on this, I made a C on that this semester. I can't hide grades from my parents. I used to when I was little, like, hide the grades in the Thursday folder. I used to take my bad grades.
Yes, I remember that.
I used to take my bad grades out. But, so this semester, like, I didn't do good on some stuff, and I told my parents, like, I made a C, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, it's okay, just keep pushing. So hopefully, by the end of the semester, I usually didn't have, like, bad news. But I didn't get any extra Christmas money because I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, which was making good grades. So,
dang, bro.
But hopefully y'all can, get some Christmas money off your parents if you do good, but I couldn't.
Legit, I would finesse that. If I had, like, bomb grades, I would be flipping my hair. Mom, I got an A in that algebra. I think I deserve
Algebra.
I deserve.
She'd be like, are you sure you got an A?
Right?
Yes.
You can't even say it right. I think I deserve these, Michael Kors shoes, Mom. Like, because I was amazing this semester. You really got to finesse, but I think you got to know who you're dealing with. Like, if you have the parents that just don't, like, they never did that bribery system with you, it probably won't work. With me, my mom was not above bribery when it came to me getting, like, good grades.
Same here.
Let's up the beat a little bit because nobody wants to talk about failing. Let's move on to holiday songs.
Holiday songs, I feel like y'all are so into, like, the Christmas spirit, and I feel like I'm over here like the Grinch, like, I don't really get into Christmas. It's like I do, but, like, I don't get into the Christmas music part of it, but I do have some songs. Number one is Donny Hathaway's rendition of This Christmas, because I love me some Donny Hathaway, R.I.P. Number two is the 12 Ghetto Days of Christmas, just because V103 used to always play that, like, around Christmas time when I was growing up, so, yeah. I like that one. Then number three, I put TLC Sleigh Ride, but that kind of combines like Christmas and New Year's, so it's like best of both worlds.
That is true. With me, my number one go-to, and this is the one that if it pops up on my iPod, I'm singing it, whether it's February, March, April, May. Happy Holidays by NSYNC. Y'all, that song will really get you moving. Not to mention Jackson 5 Christmas, every single song. I don't care which one, I will sing every single Jackson 5 Christmas song. I mean, it's lit. I say that a lot, y'all. Excuse me. And
it's
then
okay, Christmas time.
We can be lit.
And then Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You, as well as Oh Santa. I love her, love her, love her. What about you, Brandy?
See, that list would have been too long if I would have put all of them. So I just did top 3. Gotta do the Quad City DJs with the 12 Days of the Ghetto Christmas. Because it's real out here in these streets. And, you know what I'm saying? With the chips and dip for Santa. That song makes me laugh, too. I also really like the 8 Days of Christmas by Destiny's Child. Because, get your gifts. And then, of course, NSYNC. I like the upbeatness of that song. And it tries to include everybody. Which is always a weird thing, I feel like, around holiday time. When you go to the store, you check out, it's just so left field. And then you'd be like, there's some people say Merry Christmas. Other people like Happy Holidays. Or they'll be like, I don't know, it's just weird. So I felt like I like that song because it includes everybody, you know?
Right.
Okay, Teacups, we want you all in on the conversation, so please let us know in the comment section below. What are your top 3, your top 5, however many you want to say, whether it be movies or Christmas songs, just comment below and let us know.
And while you're filling us in on the hot tea, be sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe.
Next week, we'll be talking about how to accept a bad Christmas gift. You don't want to miss this one. Till next time, Teacups.
Bye.